Hi everyone, my name is Jonathan Budillo and I'll be going over one of the most famous sculptors, painters, theater designers in the world by the name of Pablo Picasso, and one of his paintings that he created in 1937 named Guernica. Now I chose this painting because I feel like it plays an important role in today's society as it did in the past. When you look at the picture, you're able to see the illustration and the emotion and the message that is being sent out to this audience during the time, and it matches what we are facing today. Surrealism and Cubism, one of the two most important factors that were introduced in the 20th century by different artists, one being Pablo Picasso. Cubism and Surrealism plays an important role in the painting Guernica by Pablo because these two factors were such an important ingredient in art in the past that it expressed and deciphered a message that was being told by the artist. When Pablo attained the method of Cubism, it allowed him to create different forms of art, such as collages, as shown in the middle picture, of different types of shapes all put into one. Surrealism is the irrational juxtaposition of images, such as the painting to the right. I find surrealism to be such an appealing part as to why did the artist do this? What was the purpose? What is he trying to tell his audience? Pablo Picasso was a world-known famous artist for his paintings, sculptures, printmaking, and theater design. Picasso's style of his art was based off of Cubism, Surrealism, and Symbolism. Most of his artwork symbolized the current state in which society is up against, one of his most influential pieces being named Guernica, which made headlines during the time. Guernica was not only displayed society in different point of view, but it connected with people as life during these times were very hard, as constant fighting were increasing every single day. Guernica was published in 1937, a year and a half before World War II began. As you may know, the tensions between Allies and Axis power were very high, especially to people in the western part of Europe. People at this time were very scared and did not know what to do, as Pablo Picasso Guernica painting demonstrated that in the following. This is Guernica, Pablo Picasso painting that he published in 1937. This form of painting displays the agony, the depression, the horrified emotions that people faced during these times. War was at the essence. Before World War II began in 1938, this painting displayed the current state in which France was in. As you may know, World War I left many countries at stake, with devastating damages being done, especially to the United States, as France was a part of the Allies, which helped them as well. The war caused the devastation to mankind, as Pablo reflects it amongst his painting, as society suffered in search for happiness. As you can see, no one in this picture is happy. Everyone has a different emotion of being scared, which describes the situation as they were in during the time. Pablo Picasso created this painting in order to represent society as it was in the past. I can visualize how many people are able to connect to this painting back before the beginning of World War II, not knowing how would they survive due to the economic crisis that their country suffered, or will their son ever come back home from war, or when will this battle ever end? When will life return back to normal? I feel like that this painting, Guernica, represents the past as it does in the present today due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Since the COVID-19 pandemic started over a year ago, we have seen many individuals in fear and depression due to them losing a family member who were close to them, a friend, or a coworker. While there are many of us trying to make the best of it out there are still many who are trying to fight for their lives in a hospital as we speak. On the bottom right hand corner, you are able to see a broken arm with a broken sword fallen to the ground. I feel that this piece represents a huge part in this painting because not only in the past people were put in the army, but they had a goal to win, to protect, to serve. And those fallen soldiers, we thank them for doing that. We thank them for making life making life better for us as it is today. As for our current situation, those healthcare workers who are putting their lives in the front line of contracting the virus in order to save those who are in need of help, we thank them. And I feel like that Pablo Picasso did a great job in trying to represent what society is facing and how we can overcome it. This is my citation page. I thank you guys for watching. My name has been Jonathan Badillo, and this is from OL30.